Hello, friends. I am Chevy. Welcome to my shed. How are you doing today? How's life in your world? How's things where you are? I hope everything is good. I hope everything is fabulous. I hope everything is great. Today was Labor Day, day off for me, day off here in America, and the desk is done. Ish. The desk is ready to be put together finally, like final assembly put together. Um, it's done in a sense that all the parts are completely finished. And what I mean by that is sanded, sealed, primed, painted, finished, clear coated, whatever it needs to be done. Sitting directly in front of me, which you can't see it, is the top to the desk, and it turned out so nice. It's smooth. It's sexy. It's cherry with a whole lot of defects, and so it looks really fun. It's done. Behind me, actually, I've got parts drying all over the place. Is the one of the stretchers for the two side cabinets. This is the gray color that we're going with. Those look great. I have a piece over there. It looks great. I have the drawer faces are sitting over here. The drawers are right there. It's done. It's ready to go together. The next time we talk, this will be in use. And that's exciting. This has been one of those projects that I believe I started on it in earnest in May. So it's been 4 or 5 months now. It might even been April. It's been 4 or 5 months in the making of me starting this project. And I'm really not good at giving myself praises, but I'm super proud of this. And the reason is that when it comes to projects like this, I have traditionally been unable to even start. I'm a perfectionist, and it's a problem. My perfectionism is a problem, and it's a problem because I don't start things because I'm not ready to start things. Things have to be perfect before I can start. And this is one of those projects. This is one of those projects where I needed to have all of the wood, I needed to have all of the hardware, I needed to have all of the things to make it happen, or else I would never get it done. And that includes the skill. And I didn't have any of that. I didn't have it ready. I wasn't ready. Plain and simple. And I did it anyway. And I pieced it together over the last 4 months. As budget allowed, as skill allowed. I built projects to learn how to use my biscuit joiner so I could use it on this project. I learned how to use those drawer slides on this project. I've never done a face frame like I did on this project. I've never done anything in the vein of fine furniture. And this thing it's great. I'm very proud of it. And I tried things I didn't know how to do. I put something together that, is way beyond what I thought I would ever do. Because I never thought I'd have the skill to even begin this type of project. So I'm really excited to wrap it up. I'm really excited to have it in use. She's ecstatic about it. She cannot wait to have it. And we're just kind of waiting on the paint to fully cure. This is I'll show you one of the drawer fronts. This is one of the drawer fronts. This is, and you can see in the sheen how nice that coating is. This is Minwax polyacrylic. So it's a smooth, plasticky feeling finish on cherry. The backs not so much because I didn't sand them as nicely as I sanded the fronts. But it's a very smooth, very shiny, very nice feeling polyacrylic finish. And then with the gray that this will go with, they match really well. They look really good together. I'm really excited about that. But this polyacrylic is water-based, which means it dries very quickly, but it dries to the touch very quickly. But to use it, it really needs to sit for, 24 hours or so before it's really ready to have something sat on it. Now these are drawer fronts. I could put this drawer boxes back together now and it'd be fine. But this top really needs to sit and rest as long as it can to fully let all of the off-gassing and chemical stuff happen. And then it can be used. The cabinets themselves, this gray paint, I painted them earlier today. They're ready. This is a house paint though, and yeah, it's like a semi-gloss, or might even just be satin. It takes a while to fully set, fully cure. In fact, I think the can says you can't wash it for 30 days. So it's ready to go. But I did I don't know what I was going to say. That sentence wasn't going to make sense. It's ready to go. It's ready to be put together. But to be really used, it probably should sit for a while and just let itself cure out. But I did something that I didn't think I was going to do, and I just sucked it up and did it. She went to play bingo with her brother yesterday. And I said, I'm going to go work on the tops. I'm going to work on this drawer phrases. My plan was to try to spray this. Spray polyacrylic. This is Minwax water-based polyacrylic, and so I'm going to attempt to spray it with my $10 Harbor Freight gun, and we'll see what happens. I've never attempted that before, and in the last minute I decided to do a little research, and people said, yeah, you can spray it, here's how to do it. And I watched some videos, and I was like, okay, I think I could do it. And then I talked myself out of it. I had put a coat on this top to seal it. I was going to do 2 coats on the top before doing the final coats anyway, so I wanted to seal it and get it ready. And I was like, you know what, I don't think I'm going to spray it, because the first 2 coats turned out really beautiful. I was like, I'll just brush it, like it's no big deal. But she left and she was like, just try it. Like, what can go wrong? Like, that you can't sand it back out and fix it. I was like, you're right, nothing. Like, I can fix it. It's no big deal. So I tried it. And I did the backs of these because I knew it wouldn't be a problem with the spray gun. And it worked. It worked really well. Like, it actually covered, it got real nice coverage, real nice sheen. The finish laid itself out. The problem with this stuff is it's super thick and it dries really fast. And so if you just misting it on and it's too hot, or it's you're too far away from the material, it's too far away from the piece, it can dry before it hits. It'll never self-level. You'll never get a clean coat. But it worked really well. It came out great. And then I talked myself out of doing it on the rest, because I figured, you know what, I learned it doesn't work. I will try it again in the future, but on this project, I've spent 4 months trying to make it perfect. And I wanted to make it perfect. So, again, I have a perfectionist problem. I know that. I spend way too long agonizing over little details like this, and in the finished product, it'll never be seen. Nobody's ever going to look at it. Nobody's ever going to come down here and feel the drawers and go, oh, this feels so nice. It's just going to be a desk, and it's going to get used, and people are going to look at it and go, that's amazing. Did you make that? And I say yes, and they go, wow. And that's life. So, anyway, I'm babbling, I'm rambling, I'm tooting my own horn. Sorry for all of that. I'm just really excited about this project, and it's not done. I've still got 2 dressers to build after this. So hopefully I can get this upstairs and assembled and filmed. I'm going to film that process, and then I'll start releasing videos. I've got tons of footage to go through, so hopefully soon this will come out. But for now, thank you for being here. As always, thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being amazing friends, being wonderful people. I do appreciate you, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Today's random fact comes from New York Times. How much does the average car weigh in tons? The average new car or light-duty truck sold in the 2003 model year tipped the scales at 4,021 pounds, breaking the 2-ton barrier for the first time since the mid-70s, according to a report released by the Environmental Protection Agency.